Hello, my fellow Vikings! It's the Grinning Viking once again here for your pleasure and amusement, and honestly, just to hang out with you and have someone to talk to while I play this dark, horrible underzee game. Horrible in the Cthulhu's gonna eat me type of way. You'll notice we've suffered a little time skip here, because I tried to cut off in a dramatic spot last episode, and I forgot I can't manually save without losing my Invictus token. Unforgiving mode with no save slots behind the basic autosave. It'd be nice if I didn't have to switch around my save files to have a game that I play on my own once in a while, but, you know, I keep this Invictus token no matter what. And I wasn't going to manually save in the middle of the ocean and lose it. So, that's not really an advantage to me, because I'm going to have to commit the same I could die or have a sailor just snatch it off my ship run again. And I was pretty lucky the first time getting as far as I did. We did finish the Nuncio stuff last time though, and our speed's decent enough. Our hull's decent enough. If we lose a crew, since we won't have to worry about hull damage for a little bit, we can use boost if we see any enemies. The full engine ability. And there's actually a very helpful place up here. Or at least there should be. I think this is where the... Yep, there it is. This time it came for us. Questing tentacle, gleaming, rises from the sea, coils lazy around a sailor, who does not speak or cry out. She only steps into its embrace and is gone. No one asks, no one will answer. Did you imagine it? The sea is quiet, nothing stirs, but you saw the moon pale limb of the monster. Was it there? Did the sailor leap? Surely you didn't push her. Surely. So I guess it's implying that you're going insane, and that you may have just pushed her off, but maybe there really was a tentacle, who knows? Of course now we're at a snail speed, but we're going to use full, because we need to hit port. We need to hit port as soon as we can. We can't afford to really have our lanterns off, or anything. We can't afford anything. We can't even afford to be doing what we're doing, but if we don't do it, we are done. Dunsky. Of course, the food thing's also creeping up. The nice thing is that an event can pop up at very low levels of starvation. Anything over the midway that takes one or two off the stress. Port Cecil. Port Cecil is really good right now. There's another chain of events there that has a little bit of stress reduction at the end. That the only penalty for failing is stress. So I think we can at least get our stress down. Yep, the questing tentacle. I wish there was a little more variety at these high ones, but we're gonna be as okay as we can be. We really lucked out with this Port Cecil. This was really bad, guys. So bad. We can do shops though. We can either buy fuel or supplies here. And that's trouble, but I think if we're gonna boost, we're gonna need the fuel more than supplies. Because we can go down and eat one of our guys if we need to. That will increase terror though, and we can't afford it, so guess danged if we do, danged if we don't, right? Still, we're going to try to make it back to London. We'll see what we can do. We can pull this out somehow. And we have chests here. Port Cecil. Rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see. shapes amidst the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a crenellated castle, this one a horse's head. Huh? Yeah, I see him. A neat little port huddles into the side of the coral island, prosaic imperial docks and houses tucked away in a baroque, organic chaos. In that curious silvery light among the frozen chaos of coral, the scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. And of course we can play chess here. Chess is popular in the principles. The port is full of exiles, drunks, and washed-up Z traders. They all play, often obsessively. Be careful, the chess pieces are carved from scintillac. Here in the principles, this can be very dangerous. Of course, there's exploring the coral mill, which can raise your terror, especially if you fail something. But it can lower it as well, I think. I don't have all the events memorized from everywhere. I really want to finish this chess thing right now because it really can't hurt us. But I am going to try exploring the coral knoll just to see if I get lucky. If I get a stress reduction, I'll just take off. Sea lamps, dark around silver coral, humps and columns raised from the coral, bewildering maze. Go carefully. Someone has carved a sinuous shape into the jumbled limestone of the reef. Auroral rupture. The light grows in the far southwest. It begins like a distant bonfire, but very rapidly it becomes brighter, brighter. Looks remarkably like sunrise. Some of your crew fall to their knees. Others duck behind cover or shield their eyes. One cries, "Dawn machine is waking." We're gonna do this, even though we'll almost certainly fail, and it will take us up to 100 terror. We need to be careful not to exit the menus, or we'll be in a save or die situation. Look into the light. Curiosity is deadlier than any number of sharks. A stolen dawn. The radiance to the southwest is white gold like a surface morning. There is warmth on your face, your eyes water, your skin stings and tingles. Something is very wrong here. Light fades suddenly. Men and women cry out, curse. One weeps. If I were to click this, remember, Dunsky. Maybe Dunsky right now. But if we click here, not Dunsky. And it's not really going to hurt us. So we'll do what we can do. And we're just going to pound through this. I'll read a couple of these. I'll read 2 of these, let's see. One more game. You don't know how long you've been playing. You want to match another? Rough coral tips of the chess pieces, smeared with blood. Yours, your opponent's. But you have begun to realize that your moves recapitulate the movements of the powers underneath, the flukes and their shapelings, the bazaar that lurks in London, the Mount Nomad that powers the sea, salt, stone, storm. With every move you take, the shape of it becomes clearer in your mind, sharper. Checkmate, you say. One more game? Your first officer is tugging on your arm. Ignore them. You have chess to play. When enough games, something will occur. Again. Not continue. Cecil. Oh. Wait, this will take us into the Cecil menu. Then. Good. This is a nice way to check. Just to click over here. So we don't have to worry about accidentally clicking out on this challenge, which is very nice. I'll do one more and read it, and then I'll cut for a second, because at the higher end of this, it's going to be a really low success rate. Distraction. You don't often look at chess pieces. Not really look. The bishops with their hooks, the knight with his mane and teeth, the kin and the cream, white mingled with red, the roots that pin the corner of the board down to keep you safe from your opponent. You lift a paw to toy with it, touch its velvety pads. Checkmate, your opponent says. She grins. Look too closely, did we? And be careful with scintillac chess sets. Her face is Blank and white as the dome in the chess pawn. Get out, get back to the ship, till a waking dream the coral clears. And see, our terror can't increase past 100. But we can click continue. And I'm just going to pound on this because since I made it here with such high terror, and I know the end of this questline gives us really good stuff, and I think a very small terror reduction, we'll be able to head out again and hopefully at least get back to 95 terror. Maybe 90 if we're really lucky, but that would be really lucky. Honestly, we wouldn't have made it somewhere else without getting to 100 terror. So even if I'm wrong about this, it's better to have our save or die event and some fat loots. Alright, so I'll be right back on this. It actually didn't take as long as I thought at all. Here's what we're wanting right here. An extra move. Discipline success. Odd thoughts bubble up each time you touch a chess piece. This one longs for home. That one has a secret desire for revenge against the slayer of its rank mate. This will be a queen one day. Those would do better as metal. Taste the metal. You ignore these thoughts and move methodically to a victory over your opponent. He blinks. Checkmate? Yes, helplessly. Let me go into story. Usually check off series and remember not to click off. I'm just pondering if any of these will be helpful. That sausage might be good soon. I don't think we can afford food, but we could eat our sausage. And our sausage gives us +1 hearts. We can find better pretty easily. And then, of course, once you get an extra move, chess players watch you carefully. No, one tells you. No. There's only one left who will play against you. We'll need an extra move to find it. It's been a little while. I'll check menaces. We do have the cannibal taint. That's useful sometimes. We don't have any wounds. And what we're about to do should wound us. As you reach the cross roads in Port Cecil, a voice whispers, "Pawn to Bishop 6. A rearing shape the size of a cottage, rather like a mitred bishop, indeed, stands 6 yards to your right. Crevice in its coral side might be a cave mouth. Oh, we fret to this. Chest streams, silver light. The older inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral incrustations like a disease, splotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbor, to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof beneath, dream open eyes. Sometimes they speak of things far away, mechanics work, the smuggler wars, the Phantom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. And then we enter that cave. You squeeze. No, you squeeze through the crevice into a narrow space like a stair. Regular steps lead down. The silver light is strong here, and it grows stronger with each step downwards. We have the safe move, or the aggressive move that wounds us. Silvery light fills a sea cave dripping from the walls, condenses to pools of whitish fluid on the uneven floor. Sea sounds fill the cave, strong and slow, the long beating of a heart. On a square slab of coral, someone has set up a game of chess. Pieces are different from the ones used in London. You see the spiraling bishops, the corner roots, the kin, and the terrible cream. As you touch each one, a deep voice whispers its name. The knights are fanged like lions. A touch will wound you. This is an aggressive move. Oh, the cavern breeze around you. That was piquant. Thank you are. It distracts from the pains of dissolution in. But I want to dissolve. Will you help me? Sleep will not enough. I desire no dreams. Will you help? Obviously a little disjointed, whatever this thing is. We did gain 2 iron. Leave, this is not a place to be. That's no fun. Offer assistance with dissolution. A flow of air through the cavern, you hear the voice of the principals, languorously pleading. I offer an assistant, it flutes, and Skintalak. You enjoy Skintalak, aren't you? Yeah, of course. Oh, an assistant. Oh, we didn't get any stress back. Oh dear. Oh dear, I thought we did. Oh no. Oh, I've never done this to try to save my life before. It was worth a shot. Though this might help us a little bit. I'll show you how in a second. A rubbery man rises from a cyst on the floor. An iridescent cicatrice crosses its face. Even in this flood of silvery light, it pulses like a fevered moon. It shuffles closer. Salt flions. It wheezes. Unprecedented. Rubbery. Capable of human speech. In, however, debased and pitiful mood. My emissary. The cave whispers. Treat it gently. The whispers follow you back up the steps. Take it to the Salt Flions. A minor piece. Oh yeah. And we don't have the thing from the Salt Flions that this fellow wants. We can click around in our tabs without getting that save or die event. We'll get +4 hearts. Get +5 hearts. That's one of the saves you can make to save your life in the save or die is a hearts. Okay. Then we're going to speak to our new Narcissus Outcast. And we're burning all 9. We're going to get our hearts as high as they will go and to see if we can save our life here. And it's give you fragments, hearts, and increases your terror. But our terror can increase. Further, 5th, your hef on the fatul farpath. Open your eyes. The outcast has Gnostic secrets of profound culinary importance to impart. Even lesser revelations are enough to touch your dreams with the dread of drowning. Perhaps fortunately, it gets so excited when it talks about the greater revelations that you don't have any idea what the hell it's on about. I like that. Here we go, officers. And we'll just do this again. Officers. And we'll just keep doing it, because, I mean, damn, you know? I don't think I'm going to make this. Don't think I'm going to make this. But I might. And irons might actually end up helping us more than hearts, but I don't know what sort of check we're going to get. There's one with the drownies singing, and you wanting to go to them. That only has a hearts check, if I remember correctly. There's another one that has a hearts and an iron check. That's it, huh? Well, let's see if we can do anything else before the end. Leave. Not a place to be. Chairs. Shops. You know, why not buy fuel? For home, we do have a couple things. Oh, if only there's some way to spend our lovely, lovely, lovely Searing Enigma. Give us something next time. Actually could have sworn, those are nice to have, by the way. I could have sworn that I had some strategic information, but I guess not. We do have some things that'll be really nice if we can get them back, though, so... I mean, I'm pretty much delaying and crossing my fingers. We don't want to do feast. We still have a fuzzy sausage. So let's see what check we get when we close this. The terror of the Z is less here. Questing tentacle. Now our terror is going up faster because we have so few crew. And even though full speeding it might instantly kill us with this few crew. Distract yourself! Lost to terror! Whew! Okay. That is just luck. Flat out luck. But we got that before our terror ticked up once. I thought for sure we were going to have to save or dive right then and there. Gator's Morn is not the best place to head to stress relief, but there's at least a tavern there. We can try, right? Alright, we're full speeding it again. This is luck or die time. Can avoid that fog. See our terror tick up a little bit right there? We can hug the side of this island up here. Might buy ourselves a couple extra seconds. This is so slow and so tense at the same time. I'm just like, no. It's another Z-bat. Down to 2. We didn't get the event yet. We'll have to do a heart save if our engines explode to basically not lose. I mean, you can lose, I believe, between 1 and 4 at the very most, but I'm kind of leaning towards 3 sailors. So, if we get that and fail the Hearts challenge, well, there is a pirate. And we simply cannot afford for it to see us. So we had to go like that. Oh, yes! The starving is saving us. The starving is literally saving us because of that distract yourself event. Whew. For a second it saw us. We couldn't outrun it like this. There's no way. Even running on full. And we have to turn off our light for a second. Alright. We're not all clear. Can we make it to the circle of light? Okay, we're all clear. Whew, I don't know if that up there is a pirate or not. It looks maybe pirate. Maybe everything would look like a pirate right now. Seriously. Alright, we're going to be down to our very last fuel. We're close to the morn. We can make it there and hope, right? Hunter's Keep would save us. If we had one more fuel, or even the tiniest bit of stress reduction, we can make it to Hunter's Keep. Pretty soon we're going to be up into more dangerous events on hunger. When we hit 80, I'm eating the sausage. I'm just telling you right now, when we hit 80, I'm eating that fuzzy sausage. It's all that little bastard's good for. We made it to here at least. Alright. I've been at it a while, so I think I'll cut the video here. If we can make it to Hunter's Keep, even though I didn't want to trigger more events there because it might result in it combusting, I think we need to to grab the stress reduction and the food. So that's definitely what we're running towards. That's it from me, my friends. Oh, this is tense for you. This is tense for me. Thanks for hanging out with me. As always, like it if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. 'Cause I got balls. I can take it. But if you don't like it, let me know why. I want to know these things. Thank you so much for your time, for hanging out with me and cheering me up a little bit. This is a Grinning Viking. Stay cool, my Viking friends.